Guys, welcome back to Let's Play Castlevania Aria of Sorrow. Sorry I haven't uploaded a video in a while. It's been a lot of stuff that I've been doing lately, related to college and all that stuff, but, I'll try to figure out a way to, work all this stuff out. Hang on, let me just, my mic a little closer. There we go. Alright, hopefully maybe now you can hear me a little better, but either way, we're moving on, so, yeah, basically, I'll be uploading four more parts to Castlevania, and then while I'm uploading all these parts, I'll be recording more Super Robot Wars, uploading those parts, recording Castlevania, so on and so forth. You get the idea. Basically, I'll be doing two Let's Plays at the same time, just to get, like, to have something to do in between recording. And, it'll give me some variety. I can't be a little boring if I just did, like, one playthrough, Need some variety. Anyway, here we just got the Fleaman. What does the Fleaman do? Well, as you see, throws Fleaman. It's pretty helpful, but you know what? I think I'm gonna put the Evil Butcher back on because that is a really good ability. Besides, though, we will get a better ability soon. Don't worry. An ability that I just love. It does take up a lot of hearts, but either way, when I get it, it's just rape. Let me just tell you right now. Very good. Anyway, killing that killer doll, getting the high potion. See, yeah, as you can see, we can now slide under those little cracks in the floor, so that's all well and good. So, yeah, basically, had to do a lot of college stuff in recent time, like, go to orientation, schedule setups, and all that, whatnot. And I'll be starting on Wednesday, so, it should take me about a few weeks to adjust, maybe one or two, but probably shouldn't be that bad. I hope not. I mean, like, I should be more confident. I definitely know it's not going to be that bad. But yeah, anyway, we're getting messed up by these stupid ghost dancers, but, in this segment, we're, probably going to, I think I just, like, explore this area a little bit more. We got the cut tall, and, I know for a fact that's not as good as the katana. I don't think it is, at least. Here I put on the viewer because those ghosts are a pain in the nuts, and I'll be honest with you, the viewer can be pretty helpful with enemies that just flood the room, flying everywhere around. So, I mean, it only makes 2 fireballs come out, but yeah. But here I had to, like, leave the room for a quick second, so I apologize for the black screen. Just give it a second, and then it'll start up again. Give it a moment. There we go. Alright, so now I put viewer on to ward off the ghosts, because they're annoying. Doesn't kill them in one hit, but it's better than nothing. So I guess there's nothing really much else to do here, so, I advance out of this room, and I go over here. That guy... Durga. Durga seems to be a giant reoccurring enemy. I mean, like, Durga's in at least, like, 4 areas of this game, and that's actually quite a bit, because I think that there's only, like, 14 or so areas in this entire game. So, they're pretty reoccurring. But then there are the more powerful versions that we'll be seeing later, and they are a pain in the ass, and I try to skip as many of those as possible. Yeah, they probably won't become a problem when I become a higher level, but for the time being, they're just a pain in the ass. So, yeah, these are the hallways of annoying fucking Quetzalcoatls, or whatever the fuck they're called, and freaking Minotaurs. Yeah, we'll be seeing a lot of those enemies. I don't like them very much. So, I mean, there's no really, like, surefire way to avoid them because they're big and they're annoying. And one is really generally tall, and the other one just hops around the room like a schizophrenic maniac. But yeah, oh, a new enemy. A waiter skeleton throwing his food at us. Sometimes those guys throw their heads at me. It's kind of a desperate attempt. I mean, regular skeletons do those too. It's like they run out of their own cones or plates, and they just throw their heads. Even then, they don't run out of stuff to throw, which is weird. They just randomly throw their heads. Not sure why. I guess that's just what they like to do on their spare time. Stupid freaking Quetzalcoatl. I really don't know how to pronounce your name, man. You really gotta get a better name. like annoying hopping white dragon of death. That's what you pretty much are, a flashing, trippy white dragon that's just hopping all over the room. But I digress. We gotta go in here, and there's really nothing in here other than that gold coin, but money's good, and I get stoned. Not really, but... Not like stoned like on drugs, but you get the picture. We get the $100, and then we get that. And now, we're doing something that I don't know what I'm doing. Don't even know why I'm singing. We should not be singing in our Let's Plays. Enough singing. We're, not, well, actually, I go over here to see if there's anything over here, and again, another fucking gold coin. Oh well, more money the better. It does become a benefit to get, like, potions and stuff, but we don't go to the shop for quite often. I mainly use what I have. And I actually did make the mistake about not going to the shop before the next boss fight, but somehow I won. I don't know. Usually that boss, the next boss fight, trust me, don't go at it like I did. The next boss fight is no fucking pushover. And we will be seeing her or him or whatever you want to call it soon. And I'm sure if you guys have played this game already, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm sure you do. It's probably the first big challenge in this game. Yeah. But, anyway, yeah. So, yeah, I guess while I'm, just exploring, I guess I'll talk about what other Castlevania games I've played. I've played, Portrait, the first one I played was, Circle of the Moon. That was an excellent game. Very challenging, but excellent. I mean, that's really, like, people call it, like, an unfair challenge, but I call it, like, you know, I call it fun because it's like you're limited on resources, you don't have a shop, you have to rely on the enemy drops like to get potions and armor and stuff, you know. It's that kind of thing that gives it that kind of retro feel. I don't know what it is. I mean, like, I guess it's just the difficulty, but I mean, yeah, many people on this forum I go on just kind of say it's a cheap challenge. I say it's like genuinely challenging. Like, it's fun, challenging in a fun way. I mean, you could like go through the game and like it's hard. It would be hard, but I mean, you can go through the game with using minimal amount of potions. It's not that like, I mean, it's manageable. Like if you get the enemy patterns down and stuff. The only thing I don't like about that game is like once I played Symphony of the Night and all that stuff, the enemy designs to me seemed a little generic. I mean, I applaud them for using original sprites, but or original enemy designs in general. I mean, half of these enemies barely ever appear in other Castlevania games, and I applaud them for using original designs, but to be honest with you, the designs for the enemies are just generic and bland. Even the bosses, like, even returning bosses like Death and Dracula just seemed very, very, like, boring. I don't know what it is, but still, yeah. Other games I've played, played all the Game Boy Advance ones, including what I just talked about, Circle of the Moon, Harmony and Dissonance, which I might Let's Play, and, of course, this game. Then I've played all the DS games, including Dawn of Sorrow, Portrait of Ruin, and, Lord of Ecclesia. I played the horrible Wii fighting game, Castlevania Judgment. Avoid that at all costs. I mean, it was kind of fun at first, but then it gets really boring. It's definitely not. Wait until it becomes bargain bin, which I'm sure it is now. So, if it's like 20 bucks at your GameStop, hey, why not? It's fun on occasion. But here we are now. Enough babbling. We're in the inner quarters, and we have to fight the Persephones, one of the most annoying enemies in this area. They just like to fucking karate kick me in the face. And I don't appreciate that, so they need to die. And look, Durgas! Yay! More Durgas. As if we couldn't have enough Durgas. We just get oodles of Durga in our diet. And we're putting the flying armor on, because you never know, there could be a point in this area where we need the flying armor. Hey, look, it's Nemesis! Because like in Resident Evil, Nemesis doesn't know when to stop following me. But I digress. We're gonna kill Nemesis, because unlike Resident Evil, you can actually kill Nemesis on the like constantly over and over again. In Resident Evil, you can only knock Nemesis down like at first, like, but then at the end you could kill him. But right now we can just always kill her. Hey, look, another Nemesis. Wow, you really do just get up, I guess. You're magical. Magical Nemesis. The annoying flying sword fuck. I forget if it's this game, but I do remember there being like a big